I can't do it. So stupid.
We are stupid.
Hi, friends.
Zup! Last one for 2023.
Sure is. Oh, I gotta pull up.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Oh, you should have grabbed your thing.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't. Super far away. Get up. Just go. Right at the beginning. No one's on. No one cares. You care? No. No one
Actually, it
watches.
was like, I should get a shirt that says no one on it.
Perfect.
You got the plug?
I got the plug. Plug it in. Sorry. I'll do the comments. You do.
I swear to God, if this doesn't let me in, I'm gonna freak out.
Perfect. You don't need it. You technically don't need it.
Okay, you pull up in yours, right?
Yeah, you're doing
I'm doing this thing.
Yeah.
Bri! Oh, fuck you. I just said, holy crap, you're actually on time tonight. Whatever.
I thought you said you too.
No.
Oh.
Deb wants to join you on video. Should we?
Nope. Nope. We do not need Deb. Yeah, well, because we can't put her up there. So
yeah.
If we could put it on the video,
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
you know you're not going to edit it.
Do you guys like my shirt? You can't read that. It's backwards. But it says, my belly hurts and I'm being very brave about it.
Aww.
Ashley got me the shirt.
Aww.
Because whenever we're together, I'm like, oh, my belly hurts. Because I always either eat too fast or eat too much. Usually a combination of both.
Perfect.
And so she got me the shirt and I love it. Ashley said, do it. Deb
She
said,
just gave me the finger.
do not make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of... Oh. Did she say that? I was making fun of Debbie? Or making fun of you?
I don't know.
I'm not making fun of...
Actually, it says, do not make fun of Neh.
Oh. Is that like the Neh?
I don't know.
And Ashley writes the only best sweatshirt. Perfect.
It's not a sweatshirt. It's a long sleeve. It's like a weird... No, it's not.
It's a long sleeve.
It's like a weird material.
It's like an in-betweener. It really is thick, thicker than
it's very stiff. You know?
Debbie went grr. What are you grrring about, Deb?
Grr what?
We love you.
I guess the first one would be January 3rd, right?
Yeah, so we are going...
letters. Oh my God, Fry's in it!
I know. It's our last... It was probably one of our last ones with him.
Letters to Santa? No, it wasn't.
No. Oh, that was so funny, Letters to Santa.
It was supposed to be a sweatshirt, but the company kind of sucked. Well, I'm wearing it.
Oh, it still looked nice.
Yeah.
No, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Have you washed it yet, though?
No, I
think that's why.
Yeah.
Once all those chemicals get off, it's going to be like... You're going to have like a string here. And
It's going to be
it's going to say something else.
Your belly feels great. Sorry.
Where's all this extra string? Your belly hurts. Can you feel me now? You're like, what? How's that even happen?
I hope Oakley's not around.
No. Hey.
It took over a month to get here, so I'm sure it's seen something. Where'd it come from?
Chinese. Little Chinese man was like, ooh, belly hurts.
Bump the belly, bump the belly.
Buddha. Grant me wishes. Get out of here, kid. Happens to me all the time.
Do you want to talk about your week or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about a week. I know you had a story, so I was going to let you start.
Oh, shit. Oh, so last Friday, I got a new customer. I don't remember anything.
Squirrel.
I ordered on Etsy, but I feel like it was a fake business on Etsy.
Well, it's not.
Well, it was created.
It's here. So Ashi did amazing.
This is actually from Temu.
Mine's still coming. You're so annoying.
Me too.
Me too. Me too. I'm so annoying.
No, the Temu. That was a fake Etsy shop. Anyway, so last Friday I get a new customer, and
Yeah.
she's really cute. She's like a little Portuguese woman,
Okay.
so she's got the little accent. She's from Portugal,
Oh,
and
like,
she
yeah,
came
yeah.
here.
I got them shit over here and over there. What are you
Right,
doing?
and
Yeah.
she kept calling me. It's okay. She kept
It's okay.
saying, "It's okay, honey. It's okay,
It's
honey."
okay.
But it sounded like a little Chinese woman,
They do. They can get that one.
and
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
My
Like, and I
mother,
couldn't laugh.
my ex mother-in-law was like that.
Oh yeah.
That's the other thing. And you're like,
What?
yeah. And you're like, okay. I have no idea. Oh, it's a half English, half Portuguese. You're like,
She spoke all English,
right.
all Portuguese. Can you imagine?
You're like, she leaves with like a beehive. Perfect. 1963 beehive
with actual bees in it.
As she leaves, she's like, I don't know. I asked for.
Anyway, so she
now,
comes.
did she do the classic? And I'm being now. Okay, this is not funny, but it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Did she do the classic Portuguese? Like, can we fluff up the hair?
No, she wanted it flat.
Oh,
yes.
Because every older Portuguese lady, it's usually
no. She had longer hair, and she wanted me to straighten the shit out of that thing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you usually say older, and I'm thinking because there's like a whole generation of hair that like Aquanet was like.
Oh yeah.
To this day, they're like ozone killed.
Right. No, she wanted it long and well, it was like shoulder length, but anyway, so she goes to pay and she was like, "Oh, I talked to someone, whoever booked the appointment. I talked to him saying that I could use this gift certificate." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm looking at it. I'm like,
Sam's. Classic Sam.
No. It says hair design on it.
Okay.
But I'm like, 2003. I was like, damn, okay. Like, and I almost went downstairs to ask Karen, like, is this okay? But if the person said it was already okay, then I can't like
try to make a problem out of it. Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, I'll just accept it. I'll give Karen whatever the amount is if she wants it, whatever. And I could tell it wasn't Karen's gift certificate because it doesn't have a number on it, which we all of them have numbers on it.
Right.
And it just said hair design on it. It wasn't Karen's hair design. So I check her out or whatever, and I go downstairs and I'm like, so the woman just gave me this and it's clearly not from you.
Right.
Or I was like, it's like from 2003. Like,
well, because there was a point that they didn't. There was a point where they passed a law saying gift certificates you had to be. It could be forever. Like for now, it's forever.
Yeah.
But years ago, there used to be time limits on certain things, and then some people wouldn't put time stuff on it because it wasn't like so enforced now. Right. Well, it's not really being enforced, but
yeah. So
you have a law backing you up now.
Right. And so Karen was accepted. Whatever. So I was like, oh, just so you know, like this person gave it to me, and she was like, 2003. Oh my god! Like that's when she bought the salon. Right. So it was like must have been like one of the last ones. So Karen goes to close up the drawer and she's looking at the gift certificate and she was like, "This said January of 2003. I bought it in November, so it's not even close to being mine."
Not even.
But when she bought the salon, the old owner had like it was like the ones with the stubs on the side. So
rip it up. Yeah.
She handed her like a plastic bag full of stubs that haven't been used yet, and so she was using them like a couple years after she like still accepted them. So that way it's not like money lost. Right. I mean, it's money lost for Karen or whatever. But yeah. So she was like, "Yeah, I didn't even own the salon yet, and somebody's using this from way back then." And I was like, "I will give you the money if you want the money. Like I don't want you to be out of the money." And she was like, "No, don't worry about it."
Oh, that's not. Yeah. Because sometimes there's always that one thing that happens that they fall through the crack. Yeah. There's always that crack. And it's always like, how did you do okay, just because you argue, you lose a customer. If you like it's almost like one of those
And it wasn't much, but it was still like
I mean if she had gone above and beyond with the work, then I might have been like, well, you just had me spend 5 hours on you, and maybe then that'd be a little bit different. Yeah. But then the price would be way more than that anyway, and you would just take the loss of that, and then you'd be charging her actual cash anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have been that, Yeah.
it wasn't enough money to be like if it was like $100 or whatever, I would have been like, let me double check on this.
Or I need change.
But then I told my customer about it, or my next customer about it, and she was like, that's ballsy of her to use that. Like, if I see anything that I've had for like more than 10 years or whatever, she's like, I have stuff for my wedding that I've never used.
Right.
And I would feel so weird going into a company and using it.
Right. No, but at one time, things were always...
Portuguese women, Save that last penny.
Well, it's not even that sometimes. Sometimes they just don't get the bigger... I don't want to say don't get the bigger picture, but they buy something and they gave money. So in their head, like, it doesn't matter when I use this, I gave you money.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. You got your money. Now just do it. So it doesn't matter if it's 30 years from now. Because that's an old school... mentality. That's I don't want to say, but it's more like my parents' era of time. Like, hey, it doesn't matter if I gave you $10 today or 30 years ago, you owe me, and this is the piece of paper that says you owe me.
Yeah,
like that type of trick.
Yeah.
Where I feel like nowadays it's like, well, I can do this, I can do that, and hell, half the time things are always trying to take money out. Like, if you don't use a gift card years ago, they were taking like $10-$20 off of it.
The Visa, vanilla ones, like it's like $1 or whatever.
Yeah,
each year you don't use it.
Right, and then if you use it, you get so much taken off. You're like, how does that work?
Right.
Like, someone just gave me, and they get you both ends. It's the same thing with I always laugh about taxes all the time. Like, I always laugh the fact that the next year you have to pay for the taxes that the government took out of you that you got back. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm just getting my money back that you made money off of.
Right.
Why do I have to pay you for that?
Yeah.
You already made money off of it.
Right.
But you have to pay it for it now. They get it. No matter what you do.
But Karen's like, it's fine. Like, I'm be good Samaritan sometime. Hopefully good karma comes back to me or whatever.
That's usually what happens. Usually, the sad thing is, they never come back again. So they do that one big, I got a free thing. And then you just go, okay, you're never going to see you again.
Yeah.
Because I always seem that happens all the time. We always get someone who wins a gift certificate, and then we put a date on it because they win it, right? Or not win it, but, they pay for / win it. And then they come and they're like, all right, I usually don't come here, but this is really expensive, but I have a gift card for half off, so it's my normal price here. And then you groom, and they're like, oh, it's beautiful, and you never see them again. And you kind of go...
Or you get I'll call you.
And you're just like...
Yeah. I'm sure
all right. Like, why fight it?
Yeah. It is what it is.
Sometimes those people, when they leave, you just kind of go, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see you again. I don't think you want to see me again, and I'm probably better off.
I think she will be back to me because she doesn't drive far, and it's right down the road.
And sometimes...
But... at the other end, she won't.
She has a whole bucket.
I will fucking lose it if you
January. It was January 3rd, January 5th. Like, every week she has one or whatever. Like,
I'll fucking lose it. Like, honey, we don't have this money technically.
You're like going, you whip out the bag of things, like a whole book of her.
Right. My mom was saying that she got one from I think 98. The other day. No, she got for the place that she works at. Right. It was under a different name. And the other day she got one that was from 98 and under a different name.
Yeah, see, the other different name is kind of like...
Well, technically it's a different name.
Right, it's another business. So, see, I would be like, if someone came in with another business's gift certificate, well, that's all because people started getting crazy with the whole bringing someone else's... coupon and we'll match it. Like in the 2008s and stuff, people started going crazy with that. So now everyone thinks like
price match.
Like everyone's like, like.
Which I would never feel comfortable asking someone to price match this. Like, I'll just go to that store. Thank you.
Right. That's how I feel. Like, if you got a great deal.
If it's the same store. Like online.
Oh, yeah. So if you're at Walmart and you're at
Walmart on .com. Right, it's cheaper online.
Right.
I could see that.
Right. Oh, no. I did see that in Target. That was great. Target have a huge sale. Like, not anymore.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. As soon as Christmas was over, every sale, I was like, oh, they have a bunch of figures for $9. It's the next week. Got a little more money in my pocket.
Christmas money?
all gone.
Yeah.
No, not gone. The sales are gone.
Yeah.
All the figures are still there, but they're all $23, not $9. I'm like, nope, not buying that guy.
Yeah.
Like, and so I went into Target. The week of the coupons. I had bought a figure online for $10, and the normal price was almost $40. With taxes, you're looking at $38, $39. And I was like, I can't pass that up. I got to take it's a deluxe figure. I said, I'm just going to buy it. I did want to buy it, but I didn't want to, if that makes sense. But I bought it. Went into the store, and I saw all these things saying the same thing. And I was like, oh. Then I looked up, and the thing says online. So there was a lady who bought all this baby stuff. This broke my heart, though. All this baby stuff. Goes to ring out and finds out that they're not on sale because she had to buy them online. And because she bought them at the store.
Then don't put it in the store. Don't tell me the sale in the store.
Just put a big sign in front of the door saying, huge sale, half off, only online. Not the little online this big, like this big.
Right.
Don't put
they won't catch you, so that way.
Right. So when you get cash registered, they go, well.
Yeah. But that's actually the cashier too, because either that person buys it or they don't, and now they have to
put it all back.
Right.
I can't tell you how many people. Well, because when she said that, there's one person who was like, "Oh," and I laughed because I already knew what was happening. Like I had already saw because I went to grab it, and Chan says, "No, hon, it's only online. It tells you just online." And I was like, "But it says $9.99 right there," and it's like you're not.
See, what you do is you bring a pair of scissors with you and you just cut.
And I was like, "What?" And I was just like,
"Hi, Brennan."
I was like, "What the?" I just don't get certain things. And then amazing Wednesday, which was yesterday, went to go shopping because everyone had Christmas money, and Grayson had some Christmas money. So we're like, "Oh, so Grayson, let's go to Target. There's tons of deals on everything." Went there, all gone.
Clown.
All gone. Like the next day, everyone in the shop's like, "Take everything right down." Right. I was like, "Oh, forget it."
Yeah.
It used to be everyone thing on went sale after Christmas.
Nope.
I know. It was crazy. I was like the craziest thing. I was just
get into this?
Yeah, let's get into this.
Before you get sad and cry. Letters to Santa.
All right.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, this was with Brian.
Yeah.
And can we just straight out and tell you? So this is what date was this? January the 3rd. Can we just say this is probably one of the funniest ones because there was that one when the boy writes back to Santa. And
the sass. Yeah, the sass back and forth.
Where they were saying, Santa, just do it. Or like they had all this thing. And he was like, you're not a good boy. That's it. You better not sleep tonight because I'm coming after you. Like the last one, I was like, what? That was a really good one. There was some funny ones, but that's... And I just remember Brian's face like, I would never write that to Santa.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice... What was that, like 3 pages back and forth? Like 3 pages young man,
I think
3
so.
It was Santa. I just can't imagine being a parent sitting
there
going
back
writing like, well, you're going to get nothing if you're not good.
You still would do that,
and then you'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be hot. I'd be heated.
Fuck you, bitch.
Like, Tony's shitting down your goddamn chimney. Tony the reindeer coming shitting down your... And I would leave him more like, well, what the hell is this? I'd pick up some goat shit, the little pebbles. You should under the tree. It'd be like, Tony told you, bro.
Like when they like, it's like elephant shit or whatever, and they like shine it.
They like glaze it in something.
First of all, why? Why are we doing that?
No, it needed to be. It needs to be. See, this is stuff that I would do to my kids, but they weren't that bad. Like they would, I'd be like, Santa's watching, and then they'd be like,
shit.
Mom's crazy. God knows what Santa's gonna do. They'd be like, whoom. Yeah. And but I remember,
Mom's friends with this guy.
I can't tell you how many times that I was like, oh, I just sometimes wish they were bad. And she's like, why? I said, because I would do something horrible like that, like have like nothing under the tree when they came down. Be like,
did you see the parent who wrapped up like coal in like you know, like the boxes for shirts and stuff?
Yeah.
And then they had the kids open it, and they're like, oh, I told you if you weren't good, Santa wasn't gonna come.
Yeah, but see, you gotta do that.
And they're like crying.
You gotta do that to the bad kid, though. Like, you can't do that to like the good kid. Like the good kid. Like,
oh, I don't know how these kids were raised, but obviously bad.
Like the entitled kids. Like, I don't have a new phone. Throw it. Like, those are the kids that you do it, and there is no gift.
Yeah.
You just go, because at the end you'd go, yeah, I don't want coal next year. So you would think you would have a little bit like, all right, around December I got to start being, or November start being kind of good. I do that. I would do that because I believe in like those type of like life lessons, because that would be a life lesson.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you treat your friends like crap and your friends still buy you stuff, because your friends would be like, yeah, I'm busy, sorry, can't, like,
sorry.
Yeah, but I like the reindeer ship better than the coal, because coals actually can make money. Rocks, maybe. There you go.
This one's called the Nice Buses for Field Trips. I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember what happened.
That's the one when I told you about, like, you have to, everyone sits in the back, but then all of a sudden you get stuck with the nice bus with the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, and nobody sits in the back.
All of a sudden, like, no one wants to sit in the back, because it's always a great idea, like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to sit in the back. There's more to that. But, but we were all sat.
Were we just talking about, like, school trips on that one?
No, we were talking about other things.
It has no description to it.
You don't put descriptions on that.
That one didn't have any, but it's usually just what you eat next, and it's our link.
But I remember us talking about everyone was like, yeah, back of the bus, because when you're in a school bus, everyone wants that little seat.
Oh yeah, you can sit by yourself, you
know? Or you can sit with the one you want to sit with, and you kind of squished in that seat. But it's still usually by yourself, right? But when you get the fancy bus and you don't know that rule, you run to the back seat, and then you got like two seats.
Somebody takes one person to shit in that thing.
And then you have that, like, cologne, like, because that smells.
Shit.
And then they leave the door open and they try to close it.
You got coal one year?
No, I did not. I have had Christmases. Not when I got a little bit older, but I didn't get anything. Because I didn't ask for anything.
I was going to say you asked.
Because I didn't ask for anything. So my mom tried to be like, oh, if you don't ask for anything and you are the way I was, then you know. But if I got coal, that's good money right there. You can sell that. Nowadays, I can sell that for good money. That compared to, I think the Gyp kids were the ones who got the oranges. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, I did. I didn't get, because my mom said, fine. And everyone else opened. And actually, my mom expected me not to be happy, but I was kind of like,
thank God. Thank God.
I know, but it was, in all fairness, I was old enough where I was going through the change where I wasn't allowed to have. Yeah, they did. And my dad was like, hey, you can't have toys anymore. Like, you're old enough not to have toys. And I was just like, but that's what I want. Like, I don't want. Like, underwear and stuff like that was like the highlight of my life.
Yeah.
Christmas, I got my Nana stocking, and I cried.
I would too.
And I got my parents got me ramen.
Wait, which stocking was it though?
I got ashes. Oh crap! I was like, what the?
That's Nana. She's coming for us.
How about? No, I got ramen. I got pistachios. I got like toilet paper towels. And at first, you think to yourself, that's so stupid. Because when I was like 14, when I got deodorant, socks, I was like, this is so stupid. But my grandmother always gave it to me. And then as I got older, it was like, this is not so bad.
Yeah.
Because I got other stuff. And then my grandmother always seemed to give me what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like the cool stuff and then the stuff I needed. And I got...
Did you see that mom who every year you get like a giant thing of toilet paper and then you get this big box and it's just like all necessities? I want my mom to start doing that.
Well, I feel when I was younger, I don't want to say I didn't take it. When the first year you get it, you're just like, what is this? Yeah. Like, I don't want deodorant. Like 3 things.
I would love for someone to do that for me.
As long
as it's like the stuff I use, though.
As soon as I hit a certain age, my grandmother unfortunately passed away when I was becoming a freshman. or my freshman year, somewhere in there, and it really ruined Christmas for me. I know I don't want to really go into that, but my parents kept like the Nana thing going, and I did appreciate it because especially when you start getting to that age where you have to start buying some things for you. You're 18. You're like, okay, you want this, and as an adult now, I know it sounds weird. Like I had a BJ package of paper towels and a BJ package of toilet paper.
So you're good for like a week?
A week? More than a week, I hope so.
A week and a day. The way you've been here.
Just take a dip. Yeah, I'm dip. But it's like you sit there and you go, you just sit there and there's a piece of you now that goes, okay, now I have like that. See, I'm the opposite than most people do. Now, instead of the money that I would take to put towards paper towels and toilet paper, I'll put towards the thing that I wanted, which is I want a 3D printer I'm saving up money for.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm frugal now. I'm going, okay, instead of saving up for that, now I'm just going to put it into that jar. So it almost like, even though she didn't buy me it, but she is helping me towards a 3D printer, and that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at it, because most people are like, well, I want toilet paper I wanted money for a 3D printer. Well, she is giving it to you. See, just not the same way.
Kelsey's been getting gas cards, and every time she fills her gas she takes the money that she would
put towards
and then puts it in her savings.
Right. That's what I don't understand about people, because there's like a whole generation who gets it and they're like, oh, now I can buy 20 more things. It's like, no. Take that money that you were going to spend on whatever, gas in your case. Sorry. It's a shirt. Your arm hurts. You'll be brave about it. It says, tell me not bitch. That you can put towards, and that's what I do now. So instead of putting, because the big thing of toilet paper is almost $30 at BJ's. The paper towels is almost
$30.
Like $30. So that's $60 in my head, where I'm now going to save over the winter and put it towards the 3D printer. Now that's not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money. No, but it is a lot of money, and that's the trick of it. And that's how I think of things. So I did get that, and I got really emotional. Because I haven't had one in a long time. So
a cry or
I cry all the time.
I mean,
you know who I am. Before I go again, this is like ugly cry. Why me?
Toilet only for disabled, elderly, pregnant children. These were the bad signs.
Oh, these are those bad signs. Oh my gosh, those were so funny. There was like the comma in the wrong place, or someone spelled the wrong words, and oh my gosh, there is a guy who does that on Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. He is hilarious. He's from Boston, and he's constantly reading these like pooing palace, and it's pooing with a thing. I'm like, why would you?
Is that the guy you send me all the time?
Oh yes, the guy with the beard. Like he has a little. Oh my god.
Housekeeping.
Or cream cheese. What is wrong with people? Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the best speller in the world.
Oh no,
I'm not.
But I would ask somebody like, "Hey, does this make sense?"
I always.
I'd be like, "I'm not."
Times I hit send and I go, "Oh god." Okay, did I rewrite this? I'm like, on my phone will like this stupid phone always seems to.
Oh yeah, my phone lately, it's like autocorrecting the shit I would never use. I'm like, do you know my pattern or not? Like, I'm trying to.
I know, and it's always some stupid stuff like.
And then Kelsey's
like,
so fucking
no, and they're like, yes. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's not even a Y in yet. Like, what? No. Why are you changing it? And they'll change a whole word. Like,
and then instead of Kelsey like trying to figure it out, which it's like off by one word.
Oh yeah.
She's like, what? I'm like, context clues. You had a one word that was wrong.
It's a paragraph. It was the last word. It's a third. It's him, like or her. Like, I don't get what this one word is. Like. Can you just put different words in?
Right.
Elephant? Yeah. 2 letters. Elephant. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, come on.
I can't. That was a funny. That was a
really good one.
That's one I think we just laughed at.
Yeah,
we just laughed. Well, same thing with the Santa thing. The three of us couldn't get through some of them because we were just dying, giggling like schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Okay, more about Brian.
Yeah. Brian's not watching anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He left.
Actually, it says like his picture's up there.
So Ashley.
How many people to say in that one?
2. So it's just my mom and Ashley. Oh no, I'm sorry, Brian. Ashley left. Oh, my mom left.
Still says 2 people.
She says I'm bored.
It's you and me.
Perfect. Move on.
What color is your underwear? Questions you wouldn't ask a stranger.
Yes, I remember those were okay. There were some that were pretty like you wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Like, but see, I think as we asked each other, they weren't weird.
Yeah.
Because it's
I think nothing's weird.
Yeah, because it's us.
I think it was only weird because there was a camera.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
but if you
what do I want to say on there?
Like I say, like, if you had a complete stranger coming up to you.
Brian goes, yes, I am. I'm literally still here.
I love how you said exactly.
Literally still here.
By the way, I love you blonde. I just noticed, too. I just saw a picture of him blonde.
Yeah.
I was like, when did this happen? You're like a month ago. I was like.
Actually, a couple months ago, but yeah.
Was it a couple? Mm-hmm. Like, that's when I just saw him. I must not see him enough. It's about Facebook algorithms. Mm. I feel like I always see something too late.
I keep getting like the same fucking thing. I mean, I've seen this, and I've
reacted
it.
Yes! I hate
that. Like, stop popping up.
Like, what do you want me to do? Comment. Great picture, okay? No. Love it.
And then I will comment on it. I'm like, I fucking saw this 45 times.
I did that. Actually, I saw that with Brian had something.
Sup, Sade?
What was it? It was a picture of him and his fiance. Like, and there was a great picture of them, and I liked it, and then it popped up again. I was like, I really love this. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, and then I'm
fucking madly in love with you. Okay.
I strolled it back again.
You stroke?
Like, yes. To Brian. Now more than he's blonde. I was like, okay, now he's my type.
Can't. Not Javi.
No, he's not blonde, so. No.
You know what? You need to tell Javi to be blonde too. Do the current match the Drapes? Could you imagine? Some people do.
Do you know I knew a girl in high school did that?
Bleach the
and I don't want to call her out, but she did something.
But her name is
no, but she did something really bad in high school. She was a junior in high school, and she was very, very, very blonde, like that thin. You know that thin blonde hair. So she was sick of being blonde because she was almost platinum. Because you know when they have that thin hair. So she says, "I'm tired of it. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something no one's ever like really done before." And we were like, "Okay." So she comes in. And so this has to be 92. Yeah, 92, 93, because I'm younger than her. So it has to be 92 or 91. So it's somewhere in that time thing, right? Mm-hmm. Just to kind of understand what it is. She comes in with green hair. Like, not lime green, but like dark green type of, like Joker type of hair, right? And her eyebrows are green. And we're like, what? And she's like, yeah, I did all of it. And we're like, oh, like your hair? And like, because she had very fine, like you can almost see like she didn't have, she was like, I did my eyebrows. Now you can see my face. It made her look so different because it gave her eyebrows. And all of a sudden, one of the kids said, you did the whole thing? The whole thing. She's like, yeah, even down there. We're like, green?
What?
Yeah, she did her crotch green.
Moving along.
We're like, maybe that's not the color of the pick.
Can you imagine just like... Would you want to fuck that or not?
That's when you hear the foghorn. I've heard of going green, but
actually saying what a wild choice.
We've heard of him going green, but I think it ran. Oh no!
I would be so impressed if I went down on someone and they had green hair there. Would you?
Would you? Green. I mean, I would
be
blue
so
or red. I think
red.
Different colors I'd be alright, but green is kind of like
the whole rainbow down there.
Gay pride. She's all like gay pride.
It's like starts like the arch.
Now remember, in the 90s, there wasn't full shaving, so
right.
I'm just saying. Right. So you're not talking about a little strip. Like you got a little more force there, literally force. And I remember her talking about it.
Says, I mean, $20 is $20.
$20. And I remember thinking, walking away, going, two things. What a mess that must have been. Because I remember,
imagine, like,
you know how, like, I don't know, like, because when I see women, because I grew up with all girls, dye their hair, they're always afraid of getting it, like, where you can see, like, on the skin.
Sorry. Yeah.
Like, but on the skin, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you do it for a living. You're probably just kind of like, oh, God. Like, don't be on the skin. So imagine that down there, trying to do that by yourself, crunched up in the bathroom. I'll be out in a minute, Mom! Help me! Mom, I'll be out in a minute! The only good thing she didn't do
the processing?
I'm not... The only good thing is, like I said...
What?
Oh, can you imagine being in the shower? And
watching it?
Yeah, because she said
you're just green from head to toe.
Yeah,
you are now Shrek.
This girl did not have the body of Shrek. She has very...
Well, Fiona?
No, of human form. She was very pretty.
Yeah.
She was very pretty, but she had very, very light hair, and she couldn't... She just snapped one day. Like, I can't take it. And when she came in, we're like... And, it changed her face, because it gave her eyebrows, where she had very... Like, almost like peach fuzz for eyebrows. Right. And then she's like, yeah, I did. And so she says, I did the whole thing. And so all of a sudden, I don't remember who it was, but one of my friends in the back go, the whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing. Like, down there, too? Well, yeah, I want everything to match. We're like, what? I just remember...
Like, can I see?
And none of us were that brave. I don't think by that point we're like, I can't even imagine having dye down there. Like...
Well, it's not permanent, so it's not bad.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that all up in there.
Yeah, like, you got to make sure that everything's washed a certain way so it doesn't go in anywhere. I know this is all things I didn't think about back then, but as an adult now, I'm going...
Being a hairdresser? I'm thinking of a lot of things right now.
But I don't think this was... Of course,
if her bathroom wasn't green before, it was after that.
Yeah.
This podcast really needs 3. More than 3 favorites right now. Well, fucking share it.
So you can't share it.
I don't care.
It's a private group. It's in a private group.
Share it. That's our problem.
All I know is... Well, you know what? Tell them to go to...
Portsmouth.
Okay.
Go to YouTube.
Okay, I need to talk about this. You're going to jump down my throat about this. We're going to...
Coming 2024, rainbow carpet for Bride.
Yeah, for Bride. There it is. Yes, share now is private. It's it's true.
Tuna can. Just look it up. That's what it is.
Bride. Yes, it is. Gay pride. Rainbow.
I feel like I want to see it.
You know the sad thing is, I'm a straight man, but I go, yeah, I paid $20 for that. Right. I feel like, yeah, okay, let's go for it. Gay pride.
Gay pride. Is that what I said? We gotta go.
Well, three Jewish people just died. And they had a heart attack. Holy cow. Oh no!
Oh, that's gonna come back someday.
Yes. They're like, remember this time you were hailing? Oh no!
It's up to the OF to see the results.
If
you let
me,
OnlyFans. No. I know. I keep telling I would support, but
yeah. Well, I'm not supporting that. No, I mean, if he's doing it, I'll accept it. Oh, like I'll pay one time only for this one thing,
right?
One picture.
I just want to see it.
$1. That's it.
I'm her best friend. I can't see it, and I'm gay. Like, come on.
It's not like we're trying to.
Right.
I'm straight, so that should tell you.
We both made We both made it very clear that we could never do anything together. We've
already made it clear. I kind of told me that.
I'm like, you're like so much like my brother. I could never like.
I feel like all you guys are like my kids, so I could never be like, yeah. I'd just be like, damn, good job, bro. Promise.
How did you get over here?
Problem. His penis probably looks like one of those dildos with the rainbows because it all ran down. You know. Like, what is that?
Alright, we gotta move on here. Alright.
Oh,
it's 7:40.
We're not gonna get to the whole year.
No, we'll skip something. Underwater waterfalls? That can not know. Oh, 4 boys and 4 boys. Oh no.
That was the AI.
Yeah.
Wasn't that's the AI information?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, the thought just entered my mind. Poor Matt's over there scrubbing his brain with bleach. He's like,
That's the only thing he's scrubbing. Where the F is chili.
That was one of the best ones because it was like, oh, so where is he? Where's Brian? Oh, he's in Chile. Yeah, they're 5 hours difference there. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I didn't think they were that long. You're like, an hour. He was 1 hour ahead, I believe. He was at 8 o'clock when we were at 7 o'clock.
Yep. What time is it now?
Well, now he might be. No, he has to be a whole day ahead.
He's 16 hours ahead.
Oh, I thought he has a day.
He's 16 hours ahead.
Okay.
What time is it there?
Isn't he a day ahead though? Because so
it's tomorrow, but
right, but that's more than.
He's 16 hours ahead.
If it's tomorrow already, wouldn't that make it already 24 hours?
No, because it's not 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be in Chile. 11:41 on a Friday. You're not working? Or are you working tonight?
Do not question his work habits there, Missy.
I'm just asking.
He's enjoying our damn show.
Hey, that's fine.
We're putting bad thoughts. He's like, since I'm blonde now, I bleached out the color. Now we can put the color. Poor fiance's gonna come.
I work all weekend. Ew. Hey, did you get New Year's Eve off?
Poor fiance's gonna come home. Rainbow. Is that like Taste Rainbow?
Oh my god! Does it come out that way too? He made an ordinary.
He's like, oh, Skittle.
Chunky.
Okay.
He made an ordinary fight look like a prayer meeting. Do you remember that one?
Ordinary fight made a what?
Look like a prayer meeting.
No, I don't remember.
I vaguely. What were we talking about? It was like a.
I don't even. Oh my gosh! We should have never done this.
Yeah, I work New Year's Eve, 7 a.m. Set up the bar, then I'm off for the day. Oh, you just have to set up the bar? What if the chick with the green hair? What about green hair? Probably.
Is that like green eggs and
green eggs and sausage?
It was more probably roast beef because it was a girl.
Oh my god, your exit plan.
Oh my! Yeah. Over the bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still do that. I don't care. I always think of what I would do.
We have Niles' exit plan, and then do you have your exit buddy? Just set up and go home. Oh wow,
that's a nice deal. Oh wait a minute, I do have to vent about this. Just give me 2 seconds on this. Okay, so I just real quick. I'm going to try to say this as nicely as I can.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm going to talk about. Facebook asked me to be an admin to this Portsmouth. If you grew up in Portsmouth and have memories. Mm-hmm. So I thought, since I run so many other things, that I would do this and kind of be like me giving back to the town that I've lived my whole life in.
They're giving it to you, all right.
So I took over this group. I didn't do it purposely. I did. The drama on that bitch.
Is he on it?
Are you on it, Brian? Are you seeing what goes on? Are you?
Such bitter old people.
Oh yes, he must be on it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so I thought
Mary just brought that up today.
All right, so pissed off about this. Are you all mad at me? Because I'm really trying to do. I'm trying. He says he is. I'm trying to do nice things. Like I've been trying to share.
I love to watch all the angry people. Yeah, thanks. He invited me to it, but it never pops up.
Literally, all I get is Gwen Bear like yelling at me on top of like, this was not like this. We're the class of 1965 or whatever class she is, and I'm causing trouble and. Yeah. Okay, so all right, so the guy that made this passed on. Okay, I didn't
passed on to you.
No, passed on in life.
Okay,
like he's not with us anymore.
Okay,
I believe his name was Alan. I don't know this man. I am not making fun of this man.
Okay,
but for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, Facebook asked a bunch of us to. So I said, and I did. I said, you know what? I'm going to give back. Not going to do anything.
Were you in this group before?
Yes. Oh, okay. I've been in it for 12 years. Okay? So
you've been seeing this drama for 12 years.
I have never seen it. Like, I know, but I've never seen drama. It's just all little... It was always just little things. And I just kind of like, okay, no big deal. You know, I grew up Portsmouth my whole life. Not a big deal. So I said, okay. So I've been sharing Portsmouth Times in there just because it's like... It's perfect because it has different area of time. Like 2003, sometimes 76, sometimes... later, like it's just really different. I'm not doing a lot of work. I just thought everyone would be doing a lot more than me. I just would just share 2 things a day, maybe 3, and I'd be done. And I would leave it open to make sure. Now, when I got in there was over 50 things that got reported. There was 500 friends that was not entered in there. There was like everybody hadn't done anything. Like it hadn't been done anything.
That's why there's no drama. Nobody was in it.
So I said to myself, "That's it. I'll figure this out." So I said, I made up rules. I mean, I did everything. Yeah. Like I came up with rules, this like that, and then a lady complained about T-shirts, and I said, okay. Then I made a rule. She got mad at me because I made a rule and made her feel bad because she reports the one with the T-shirt, and I shouldn't have called her out. But I didn't say her name. I just said if you have a T-shirt with a link, you're going to be kicked out of here. But if you're a local business with a T-shirt, I'll let you in there. Because I was trying to let like local businesses. Now that means Newport, Middletown, and Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Because there was a gentleman who's in it, whose father was a teacher in my day, Dwyer, Mr. Dwyer. Well, I knew him as Mr. Dwyer. His son, I think, shared something for Jersey Mike's in Middletown because I think he runs it. So I allowed him because he's from Portsmouth.
Yeah.
And that's his business.
Right.
People complained. I'm getting tons of people complaining. So a T-shirt was posted was 7 hours, and when I did the math, it was 4:00 in the morning. I was not on. And
why not?
People started to complain.
You got better things to do
that there was all these scammers. One thing, one time. And I'm writing, I'm like, just report it. I'll ban them.
Right.
Nope, they don't want them. And this one lady saying, I'm the one who brought all the scammers in. I didn't bring the scammers. There was 2.7 thousand people in there before I even got there.
Yeah. You only let 500 of them in.
And the worst thing was, you know what she said? If you don't live in Portsmouth, don't add any more people in. So what? So that means what if, I'm just example, let's say if Brian was wanting to come in.
He's in Australia. He's not allowed in there.
Yeah. Well, that's what one lady said. Lady says,
I'm in Bristol. I'm not allowed in there.
There was one lady who is from Portsmouth, but she doesn't write on her thing. She's from Portsmouth. She just says, I'm in North Carolina, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, am I not allowed in here? And I'm like, no. Everyone's allowed in here until you do something wrong, because that's my motto. Like, unless, there was a woman from Ireland, and then I tried to look at, like, and there was nothing to do with Portsmouth. Then I was like, okay, I think this is kind of scamish. Yeah. But you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I could have said no to someone who actually grew up in Portsmouth.
Right.
But it's like they want me to be so tough. I have a question on the group now, which there wasn't before, which it says, where did you go to school? Where did you live? I'm not, and it says right underneath it, sorry, I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm just trying to find a computer. Because if you say PHS, PMS, Elmhurst, Hathaway, even the new school, like if you say stuff like that, I probably would say like okay. Yeah. Or if you say certain roads, I'm like, we all know, like I let you in, not a problem.
Yeah. Can I join? I'm from Portsmouth, Ohio.
Listen, you don't want that drama.
Right, you don't want to be in there.
You don't want to be in there. And then they got mad at me. And then I will say right now, I don't know everyone, but the few people really got behind me. And I can't thank them because it's like one of those moments where you can't tell someone who you are. Someone else has to say who you are.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like you're blowing your own horn when you're like, hey, that's okay. The first time I was there, someone asked me, like, where do you live? In Portsmouth. Portsmouth where? New Hampshire? I'm like, no, Rhode Island. They're like, do you live here? Yes. Where do you live? And I don't want to say my address because I don't, it's online.
In your house, buddy. Come on.
Like, it's in Portsmouth on East Main Road.
Yeah.
Where do you, I own a business. What business? Plus Pooch. No, that's in Middletown. It better not be because and I said it better not be. I'm paying Portsmouth taxes.
Oh, yeah. Hell, I'll stir up even more.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that. And the problem...
So make sure you say the new school.
I swear to God, there's one lady. And of course, as soon as someone complains, she comes out of the woodwork. Everyone's happy about what I post except this one lady.
Yeah.
And then she comes out of the woodwork. And then it's because I'm ruining it. It's not fun. And because I did find out, it was really made for a certain group of Portsmouth. So it was the 1965 cool kids or the 1970 cool kids. And when whoever was in front of me let all these people in, they were letting different ages, like different classes in. And not all of us were all the cool kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but it's not going to, when she said, no, well, don't let people, I was like, no, it's not going to be that way. I'm not, this is not for Portsmouth cool kids. Like I hated that in high school and it won't be like that now.
Yeah.
It'll be a cold day. So I have been.
So Matt, just change your name to Sat Mexton. You'll be fine. It won't recognize you.
What do you say, Sax Mexon?
Sat Mexton.
Is that what you call it? Sack?
No.
Instead of Matt, it's Sat.
Yeah, just change your initials. Swap them.
I don't get it. I don't know. Brian, you're in there. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what, and I'm not. No, there's no memes. I'm not doing anything.
Right.
I'm not being funny.
You're sharing things from Portsmouth.
Right. I'm literally doing what I think I'm literally doing. I am sharing. I'm not posting it myself. But I'm still taking time out of my day to put 2 or 3 posts in a day.
Right.
To put Newport.
Then use a P. Just look up as your new profile pic.
Well, that's okay. One guy looked at my profile picture and said, I have grandkids your age. And I was like, dude, I'm almost 50. If you got grandkids my age, how old are you?
Right.
Because my parents are in the mid-70s. So what's he? 100 and something.
Should be on social media, that's for
sure. He's like, I'm so thin. I don't know. That's
You should.
No, but I'm being bullied. These old people are bullying me. I'm not joking. They're really giving,
Report them.
Do you know how many people have said, I believe it's Mike Littlefield's sister. I can't think of her name. I'm sorry because she's friends with me. I just can't think of her name. I'm trying to Kristen or Christy. God, I can't think of it. She's like, just kick them all out. I was like, I can't. Because if you kick those out, those are going to start World War III. You're not going to hear the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to kick anyone out because that's not my job. I even said, what can I do to make this place? Leave. I run it now. This is my friend. The friend is gone. You're hijacking it. I'm not hijacking it. Yeah. Shannon's must have told me 100 times, why are you putting yourself through this?
Honestly.
Just jump off. Understand. She's like, just jump off. And I was like, but I'm trying to do stuff for this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give back to Portsmouth to some degree.
Not giving back, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it from one hand and getting it from...
Right.
I'm like, and I appreciate the people that stuck up for me. I don't know what I felt bad because there were kids. Well, we're not kids anymore, but there were people from my era of high school that stuck up for me to say actually say very nice things, but I don't know what to say. Like I can't be like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, okay, because I'm not that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm, if you will, humble, and these people are mean. And it's New Year's. Like this is the time. I swear to God, these cats gotta go. I don't get. We got 4 people. Holy cow! I don't know.
Who's the 4th?
I don't know. But they're getting nasty with me. I had to shut down the comments to one because I had
like
comments on one because and then another one I couldn't shut the comments because people could say, I don't live here, don't close me out. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I was like, Gwen, why did you have to open your mouth? Now they're all thinking,
the fuck up.
I'm like, you're making a problem now.
Yeah.
Because now people think I'm going to kick everyone out. I'm like, I'm not kicking everyone out.
Yeah.
Right.
Should be a bitch.
So if you're on that, so
you're gonna be kicked out soon.
Yeah, no.
Any of them have green hair?
No. Well, I don't know. Well, I almost said it.
I don't know if she has it.
I don't know. Because if I say her first name, it's so common that I feel like a first name like Carrie, and everyone would be like, "Oh, is it this girl?" I'm like, no, that one.
Do you want to go back to this, or you just want to talk?
We'll just talk because we're almost done.
Okay.
This was a good idea, but we ended up talking about real funny
who
things.
Who cares?
About the green.
Nobody watches this anyway.
No one watches it.
Except for today.
No, Ashley watches.
Yeah, Matt and Sat.
Sat watches us. Thanks, Sat. Thanks, Sat.
That was the 4th person. It was his other account.
Oh, no. I don't think Ash. I know your dad's in it because I saw your dad like something.
Oh, in the group.
Yeah, in the group.
I thought you meant this.
I was like, help me, Gary. Gary's like, you're on your own. I was like, when did he get on Facebook? Like when he liked something, I was like, because your dad wasn't a big Facebook person.
No, but now he's doing like that. I feel like he's album challenge. Like, what are you doing? Got you, bro. I'm headed to Walmart for some now. You guys need more to say nobody and others that say nobody.
Ashley, what are you talking about? Just buy this t-shirt that said nobody wants.
Yeah, this one says it right here.
Right.
It's from a scam Etsy shop.
Yeah.
A fake one, I should say. Oh, God.
God, bro, I'm heading to Walmart for some rent. For some hair dye now.
Matt, you need to come on more often.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Don't leave it.
Take that as you will. Depends on how green this gets,
Oh, and we're laughing about it, but I never thought of the mess. I never thought of that. Yeah. Because she was pale. Because she was like...
Can you imagine every time she wiped?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. It come out green. Didn't even... this is stuff... Yeah. Miles will kick me out.
She literally has swamp ass.
Oh! Talk about moss on a Rolling Stone.
This poor woman, she has no idea.
I know. And she's a grown adult now. She probably was like, I regret every second of that. You know what? She probably didn't even do it. And we're over here thinking about it. And she said she did it. Because, we never checked.
Oh, yeah.
She probably never checked. Nobody was like, we need to know. I want to know, bitch. Drop them.
I need to talk to this bitch.
She was a wild girl back in the time.
So she probably did.
I would put my money towards she did. But if you told me she didn't, I'd be like, okay. Because I didn't even think of all those problems. Mm. But I remember just walking around after leaving the theater class. I remember walking in the hallway and be like, I would never do that. That doesn't sound very good. And I just remember someone says, a girl, as we were walking, says, well, at least she didn't have to bleach. She was already blonde. Like, ooh. And I was like, because she was that pale. Mm.
I thought about that first too.
And I was like, oh.
Back in 91, she wouldn't even had to take her underwear off.
Chia.
No! Oh no. Wow.
No. Talking about going under with the seaweed. Under the sea.
What STD is this?
Waking up the next day, your cross is all green. Oh my god!
Mom! I think I have to go to the doctor.
I'm gonna take a shower. I think I'm peeing green.
This is so bad.
Crabs are like, hey, sorry!
In the eyes of an angel.
Please support us for 69 cents a month. Please save the
crabs.
Save the crabs. The crotch lice. Please save them.
My jaw just popped it.
For another 10 cents, you can paint their house green.
We only have green.
You know, people have been donating that was the story in that, when they were donating their pubes for them to live in. Can you imagine? Come in, they're like, well, why is it green?
We said pubes.
Not
this somebody's carpet. A troll ball?
No, we didn't need shag carpet.
People are donating that for their houses.
Now, remember, you know when you dye your hair and you wash it and some color comes
everywhere.
Out? Like, yeah. But it comes out
right.
There's like green, and then you got like...
Can you imagine her legs?
Faded green?
Just like...
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like...
I'm still trying to picture how she processed. How long did she let that sit on there?
I don't... Like,
how did she sit?
And how... Yeah, and how did she... Don't you have to put a little bag on it?
No.
Oh. Well, I know when they put the... Or is that for bleaching? When they put the bag on?
That's for bleaching.
Okay.
It's to keep the heat in.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be smart.
Some people put the bag over so that way if they're like doing something. Then...
Oh no, I didn't know if the bleach, like, I mean the dye, the bag.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine she didn't shave her legs and she just.
Oh my god! So let me introduce you to the Grinch.
Imagine she's got a clown wig in her face. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, clown wig. You don't have to do half the work as a guy. It just keeps bouncing you back. Just so don't massacre the spread. There might be a clown car coming up.
Oh no.
Talking about being little green men.
Oh my god. She probably regrets doing that.
Well, I don't think a lot of people knew. No, I mean, because I don't think when in those days...
OnlyFans were out there back then.
But I don't think many people went up to her and be like, does the carpet match? I don't think a lot of... We were just that way because we all knew her, like, really personally.
But I wonder if she, like... Never mind.
Like, I just... Like, there's a piece of me thinks she's half dyed it. Like...
Only one side.
No, but like...
Just the top.
Like, just do like a
just
little...
around.
I love you. John was here. Eat that, Joe's.
It's just an arrow. Slippery when wet.
Eat me. Okay, this is so bad. She actually shaved it a little hard. Like one of those treats. So it was green and it had like red writing. Love you. You had me at green. No, but I don't. So I don't know. But I remember a lot of people gave her. They actually made more fun of her eyebrows because she went from not having eyebrows. Well, she did, but they were real.
You couldn't see them. Yeah.
To being like brown. Like no, they're green, but they were like.
Yeah.
It changed her whole face.
Right.
But I don't even know how she did that. Like all that stuff just seems like way.
Yeah, that's out of the question for me.
Yeah, that was just way too much.
What really happened was she was in the middle of dyeing her hair, had to pee, and just wiped her hands on it.
There you go.
Had to be red, didn't I?
Yeah. Red wine, you make me feel so fine. No, but I do it. I can remember that we were on the stage. We were doing because we're in theater, so you do all like you relax and you do loosey goosey things, and you do all like the stretches. And she ended up coming from the back of the curtain, and her hair, and we were like, "Whoa!" Because she had said she was going to do it, but we didn't believe it.
It wasn't a red curtain. It was a
green curtain. It was a red curtain in Portsmouth. They do have well, they used to. I don't know if they still do.
Well, she's coming from the green curtain, too.
She came out, and I just remember being like, and she said she was going to do it, but she said she was going to dye her hair. Mm-hmm. So most of us thought brown, black. You know, none of us thought green. Mm. The only good thing, it wasn't like a light green. Like I see fluorescent green on a lot of girls now, or what have yous.
Yeah.
But
how long did she have that for?
I feel like a long time.
Because green doesn't come out.
I feel like she got to a point where she did like the half a hat, like and she started getting that blonde because it just and it took a long time. I don't remember it growing out fast.
Yeah.
Unless, to be honest with you, she could have had to bleach too because she had that type of hair. But imagine being like, yeah, I have a problem down here.
Can you do something about this? I just like picture like it growing out. All right.
Wait, what's growing out?
Our time year.
Well, we were supposed to talk about this year.
Yeah, we're supposed to do a lot of things.
You know what? I think this was way more fun.
You had to be here.
Yeah, if you weren't here for this and you weren't enjoying this, I don't know what to tell you. This was definitely, I think it was a good end. This was very funny. I'd like to thank my nobody, I like to thank Ashley. I really do. She watches this every single time, unless she had to babysit.
Right.
And Brian, we thank you. I don't even think you're on anymore, but if you're on, thank you
There's pictures there, so.
Because you were part of this year.
Yeah. And Matt popped in every once in a while. It's usually hi-bye.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to thank the people who, like I said, Matt does pop in now and then, but
Georgette, thank you.
Yes, to Georgette. She definitely comes in.
She's not on anymore.
But she pops in there. We do appreciate it. I know we kind of gotten to a point where we just do this for us, but I'm glad that we have you guys as family and friends to be here to watch us laugh, because it makes my year every year. I'm sitting here next to you laughing. Aww. And it does bring.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. And when I dye my hair green, when I dye my hair green, you're gonna love me.
Yeah.
No, but I mean it. I do appreciate that you watch us. We probably do it if you didn't watch, but it does make it more special when you guys do watch us. And
I like when you guys
comment. Can laugh. Yeah, we like the comments. We want, we do it for YouTube, but we really do like when everyone's talking to us. And so really be safe this New Year's to all of you. And we will see you next year.
Love you long time. Looking forward to another year of podcast.
Yes, I am looking forward to 2024. Our podcast, because we're always doing something stupid or talking about something funny.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys are all safe out there, because God knows New Year's can be kind of scary. It's all what we used to call rookies. It's the rookies out there.
The rookies?
Yeah, because professional drinkers drink all year and they know how to somewhat drink and drive. These kids, or the younger, they get too drunk too fast, and then they don't make the best decisions. So please be careful. And really, Happy New Year's, and we'll see you guys next year. Bye guys.